Alright, Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation, Maintenance Instruction, MI 580, Revision B, Engine Inlet Water Temperature Gauge. Description: water temperature gauge covered in this instruction either to indicate engine water inlet temperature of the gauge are usually installed with the water inlet line of the engine water pump. However, the trim of the installation of the gauge may be applied with the water tank. There are three modes of the gauge, which are, although similar inside of the operation principle, they have different dial faces. Figure 1 illustrates the outline with a color-coded to the dial face gauge of the 80999907. The dial. This gauge dial scale is divided into the blue cold water, green operating temperature, yellow cautionary, red dangerous operating area. Other gauges are identified by separate part numbers shown in Figure 2 that have dial faces indicating either Fahrenheit scale or Celsius scale, both on the dial face. Operation. In operation, water temperature gauge is utilized with a bimetallic helix with a respond quickly, accurately to change the temperature of the cooling within the coil structure is located at the end of the thermometer stem. The chamber of the temperature coil of the rotary action helix term of the shaft of which of the pointer is mounted with a bimetallic element is encased in a stainless steel stem sealed through to prevent entrance of the fluid. Suitable bearings supporting center of the shaft with a stem and the points affixed to be the shaft by a friction hub. Maintenance. The operation calibration gauge should be checked periodically. Calibration check with the accuracy thermometer may be checked with the immersing thermostat meter stem, including the threads of the connection into the suitable agitated bath heated to some convenient temperature. Precision laboratory thermometer should also be immersed in the bath with the temperature sensitive to the element adjacent to the end of the thermometer stem. The bath should be mechanically agitated in order the temperature of the differential various developed depths of fluid may be eliminated. If the precision laboratory thermometer is not available, the temperature of boiling water is recommended. However, the correction should be made. Variation in barometric pressure. A single point of the check is usually sufficient to determine the accuracy of the thermometer. Figure 1 shows engine water temperature gauge, blue, green, yellow, red, Fahrenheit and Celsius. The case, the stem, a half-inch national pipe thread. Alright, and Figure 2 shows water temperature gauge optional dial faces. Adjustment. The pointer on the instrument mounted with the friction hub allowing to move relative to the shaft to transmit with the angular motion of the bimetal spring. Thus, if any of the region of the chamber of the pointer setting is required, it can be made removal from the front of the case in front of the bezel with stacked on force fitting on the case. For the removing the case from Figure 3 requires fixture constructed engaged to the case front only. Draw the case from within the case front setting of the pointer. Place the thermometer with a calibrating bath or other location which setting it should be made. Adjust the pointer setting by holding the pointer hub stationary with a screwdriver that inserted in the slab of the hub. Rotate the pointer or mount with the desired after completing with the pointer. Setting oscillate with the pointer several degrees above or below the setting point to check with the adjustment. Reassembling the thermometer, replace with the gasket respectively. Inverted case front bezel with the thermal case with its force in the front by the use of the arbor press sleeve to exert force on the back of the connecting nut. Note, the bimetallic element is sealed into the stem and the readjustment of the calibration does not require disassembly of the unit. Alright, Figure 3 shows fixture removing the case from the front of the bezel to the right 4 inches, 2 3/7 of an edge on the hex nut side and 1 1/4 inch flat. Over on the left, you see the as required the dial casing, and then shows the different miles and the steel nut and PT pipe tap and threaded NC. Okay, that was Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation Maintenance Instruction MI 580 Engine Inlet Water Temperature Gauge is.